Welcome to Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano from GoofOn, and here's tonight's report. Well, the saga continues. We see mainstream media adding new players to the acting roles, and we thought that all the roles were taken. They were not. We're going to be showing you who the new actor is, and we're going to be getting up to date on what the current actors are doing, including some of these people who talk all the time, who think it's funny what's going on. Making fun of it, I guess, is what you do when you don't know what to say. So I want you to hang tight. We've got UFO sightings, brand new, from the archives of Third Phase of Moon. So as I take you down the digital highway, here we go.
And tonight, we're finally learning what's in a long-awaited government report on UFOs. Everyone wants to know if aliens are buzzing around in our skies, especially after 60 Minutes showed video of mysterious objects. Spoiler alert, they're still unidentified.
Kennedy, what do you think?
They're still lying to us. No, I don't buy that company line at all. There's something really weird going on. China wishes they had this kind of technology. And there are even theories that the United States didn't track down alien spacecraft in the 1950s, reverse engineered what they could, and have some hybrid experiments that they keep under wraps in government programs with no accountability.
Say, are they from Mars or are they from Venus?
I don't know, but we haven't found one yet, and that's the point. Once we get the little green guy in our grasp, that's when we're playing with fire, right? So how do you meet the guy? I mean, you poke him, do you shake his hand? If you shake his hand, that could be offensive in another galaxy.
You eat it.
They eat your hand in another galaxy?
No, you eat the alien.
No.
That's the first thing you do.
That's like shots fired. Then you have the whole alien world descending upon you.
Jesse, we already eat earthlings. We eat cows. We eat lamb. If we're going to eat earthlings, we should eat the aliens instead of our own brothers and sisters on this planet.
Are you an alien? Is that what you're saying?
Possibly. We could be. I could be a simulation sent down from another planet.
I'm going to probe you.
So Shannon, I mean, what if the aliens are living here on Earth already?
Here's my theory. First of all, I love how they say they also deny it's part of any secret government operation. Well, okay, it's secret. They're not going to tell us. So, Of course, right, Kennedy? Also, I think that they've come to visit because we have these crafts here. They might be living among us, but what I think is they took one look and they're like, nope, we're out. Earth is too messed up. When you guys get everything straightened out, we'll come back.
A UFO doesn't mean anything. It just means unidentified flying object. Birds are UFOs if you don't know that they're birds.
True.
Those are probably just birds. This story reminds me of the sideshow when you used to go to the carnival and they tell you, ooh, you got the bearded lady, you got the lizard man, and you go in there and it's just some dude in a costume. This is all baloney.
That means late at night you could be a UFO.
I prefer the British band UFO.
Senator, is that what it is? What do you think this is, these phenomenon that you're seeing?
I don't know. We don't know, and that's the problem. And let me be clear, I haven't seen anything. I'm going off what our military men and their radars and their eyesight is telling them. And there's multiple highly trained, highly competent people. There's stuff flying in our airspace. We don't know what it is. We need to find out. That's my position on it.
Will you find out in June with the FBI report?
I think we'll find out more. I'm not sure they'll have all the answers. I hope they do. Maybe there's a simple explanation for all this. But I think at least we're starting to answer the question. For years, no one was even answering the question because of the stigma about little green men.
Americans have long been fascinated by UFOs, and the public has seen the videos that our Navy pilots have taken. But do you think that we have been contacted by extraterrestrials?
Well, I have talked to those Navy pilots, and they are sure that they saw something real. And of course, we've seen their video from their jets. What is it? We don't know. So now that I'm here at NASA, I've turned to our scientists and I've said, would you, looking at it from a scientific standpoint, see if you can determine so that we can have a better idea.
But when people think of mysterious things flying in the sky and aliens, they think of NASA. So what have you guys been briefed about in terms of this report? Have you been involved in any way?
I was actually briefed on this a couple of years ago in my capacity on the Senate Armed Services Committee. NASA appropriately is going to look at it through the lens of its scientists.
So we got a new investigator in regards to the UFO phenomenon. I'm getting really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. We got this guy. His name is Bill Nelson, a total career politician. He's the new chief over there at NASA, and he says that he's going to be investigating the UFO phenomenon. Are you kidding me? This is insane. It's his first month in office right there in NASA. And he's saying that he's going to be investigating the unidentified flying objects. He also says this, that it's still a mystery to everyone, even those at the top of the space agency. What exactly the high-speed flying objects detected by U.S. Navy personnel are, they don't know. Obviously, NASA knows exactly what's going on, but I guess they're trying to act like they're now in the game for some reason. Why now? It's kind of interesting to me that they chose this career politician, Bill Nelson, to get involved. He says this: he does not believe that the UFOs point to evidence of extraterrestrials visiting Earth. In quote, I think I would know, he says. Why? He says this. It's crazy. He says, I think I would know. Why wouldn't he just tell us what he already knows? This is a total sham, in my opinion, that now NASA is coming forward to investigate UFOs. Where have they been all this time? So I want to ask you this, Brent. Why did they grab this career politician to get involved with the UFO topic? This is insane to me.
Yeah, Blake, it's pretty wild. It just gets stranger every day. Don't you agree? Everybody joining us tonight. It's just like I'm scratching my head. Again, we got these career politicians stepping up to the plate. Obviously, what's happening is these guys are embedded and they know exactly what's going on. And this guy's been around politics and everything else since we've been alive, pretty much. So he's pretty much in the know. He's in the know. And he's just basically, they put him in this position. They shouldn't have brought him in, as far as I'm concerned. Let's get somebody that could represent the subject matter correctly. He's already dodging questions. Obviously, we've been seeing through the decade, we've been working here at Third Phase of Moon, and you've seen it too. We've seen massive anomalies next to the ISS space station. There's something going on. This is an agenda, and it's being kind of like force-fed to us.
Watch this.
Program where we usually look down. This time we're looking up to see what even the Navy says is a suspicious sighting in the sky.
While we're working on the catamaran, something caught my eye. I looked up and I saw this sphere floating through the clouds above and below. It seemed like it was changing altitude. And so I recorded it and I couldn't figure out what it was. It actually looked like it was illuminated not from the sun, but from itself. It was illuminated on all sides, and it had a dark center. It doesn't show up real well on camera, but it stayed above us for hours. So this occurred.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm sitting here, and I'm about to come on like now, and I hear a knock at the door. So just a neighbor wanted to let me know that my dome light was on in my car. Don't want to run the battery down, but that was nice. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I wanted to do that intro right there and get you guys on. I just was running back and forth. Get you guys caught up to what's going on in case you miss, you come here for the news, right? I hear some of you say that. I come to Goof On for my UFO news. I'm like, all right, well, if you didn't know that third phase UFO report was out last night, because I put it out at 8 o'clock this morning. I had technical issues. The power went out. I mean, it was just one thing after another. Power's gone out now 3 times in 10 days over here, like twice in the last 3 days. It's getting frustrating. Although we've been getting thunderstorms again for the 8th day in a row. And it was freaking phenomenal. I have some video to show you. And wow, you're going to really enjoy this one. I'm serious. This is some good weather activity. But anyway, major announcement. By the way, welcome. It is June 8th. I feel like it's daytime outside. I don't know why. I'm really backwards right now. I got this great news from the Cousins brothers that they did a full interview, a tell-all, answer every question interview with Daniel Sheehan, the lawyer for Lou Elizondo, and Dr. Greer as well. Yeah, Jeff, I know we are going to get a hurricane this year. They've had a couple of near misses or near hits. Why do they call it a near miss? That really is wrong, right? It's a near hit. Never understood that. Oh, that was a near miss. No, it was a near hit. A near miss is like, yeah, you almost hit him. But it was a near miss. You just missed him. You missed him. A near miss, isn't that a hit? You nearly missed him. You hit him. It was a near miss. No, he hit him. Well, that's what I said. No, you said it was a near miss. He nearly missed him. Well, no, wait. Now I'm confused. Did he hit him or not? What is a near miss? It's when they miss you nearly, very closely. That's what they mean. I don't like that. Why did I get into that? Anyway, Sheehan's telling all. Later on tonight, that'll be out at 10 p.m. Hawaii, 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern, and 9 a.m. the UK. So get ready for that. That will be going up when you're asleep, I'm sure. But most of you are night owls, I've noticed. Roll call. Not roll call this late. I did say hi to a lot of people, didn't I? So that was good. Let's just keep going. Yeah, let's just keep going. It's too late in. I don't want to do it this late in. It's already 20 after. This is when I stopped doing roll call. See, now it's 20 after. All right, tonight's show is, I don't need any. I don't know why I'm drinking it. But, yep, that's right. This can is called Ingredients. Yeah, it's Red Bull. No Jaime today. No, he had to get back. He was just passing through on a canoe. Passing through. He's never over here. He's always on the southwest side of the continent. Capiche? Hey, it's a one capiche show already, everybody. Hey, biscuits for everybody. It's a good day. Sheehan's going to tell it all. And, do you know what it's about, right? In case you were on another planet a couple of weeks ago, Greer Dr. Stephen Greer. I don't know why he's called a doctor anymore. He hasn't been a doctor for 35 years. Right? Isn't this it? Here we go. Let's see. I think this is it. This is how it all started.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. A lot of things going on lately. Dr. Greer's dropping names. He's kind of not very pleased what the narrative is going on within the major media, 60 Minutes. I had about a 2-hour discussion with him last night. And let me tell you, he's unhinged. He's not happy at all with what's going on.
Nope.
This threat, this constant narrative of aliens are a threat. We got to watch out for them. He's not happy at all. So this is what we're doing. Dr. Greer has agreed to come on Third Phase of Moon's platform and discuss and debate with Luis Elizondo, Nick Pope, Jeremy Corbell, including Luis Elizondo's lawyer, Daniel Sheehan. They're all invited to come to a debate that we're going to be having on Third Phase of Moon exclusively in about 2.5 weeks. It's going to take us a little while to organize this major event.
So that's how it started. And since then, you know, they've gotten shot down at every call put in. Luis Elizondo said, I will not negotiate with terrorists. Crazy Corbell blew a fuse. How dare you call me? Nobody calls me. You email me. That is not good business etiquette. What a dick. Really. You know, when you have a nice reaction, like, I know, yeah, because I think it, you know what it is about Crazy? He was born with not a need or want. I think he was born into a well-to-do family, and that's fine. But he's kind of like the stereotypical dick of the family, you know? I get whatever I want, just like what he did with Bob Lazar. Bob, how many times did I ask you to do the documentary with me? I don't know. I lost count after 7. I wouldn't stop, would I? And he's proud of it. And Bob Lazar's like, it wasn't fun for me. But Corbell didn't give up, and he kept bugging the guy. And Lazar's like, fine, I'll do it. Fuck it. I don't care. You want to talk about stupid UFOs? So that's how, you know, Crazy is. He gets what he wants because he's used to getting what he wants. But to be that, you know, dickish about it, keep asking Bob. You know, look, if Bob Lazar said, well, I'm not really interested in doing a documentary at this time, and I'd give him one rebuttal. Look, Bob, in the same conversation, I wouldn't keep calling him like Crazy did. You know, when Sheehan comes on, this is going to be phenomenal, because I know one thing I can tell you about the conversation, because Third Phase called me right before the show tonight to tell me they got this interview. One thing is, he answered the questions. Whoa. And backpedaling on this threat narrative, which is what we're starting to hear. Well. They're all like Jimmy Stewart now. Well, say, well. I've got a problem here. Well, she said, well. What? They're all like stuttering fools, man. Not Sheehan. Sheehan's a cool cat. Hair like that, cool as a cat. So things are starting to turn. The tables are turning. The real narrative may actually come out. Still, nobody wants to say that it's us. It's America. It's the U.S. Secret, black, dark, can't see budgets, and whatever. It's America. Hey, there. I clicked on my own show by. All right, so let's get rid of that so that doesn't wear down the show. Get rid of that. Oh, we'll keep that, but we need to get rid of this one here. Here we go. Goodbye. Yeah, Lou was on another show today. Let me show you. Got it queued up here somewhere. Here, let me make sure. Well, you say, well, that's not nice. All right, here, let's. What? Jimmy Stewart always did that. Well, that's biodegradable. What whore? All right, here we go. I haven't done that voice in a long time. All right, here we go. What is this? This is from Washington Post Live. Good golly, Miss Molly. I hope I can play it without getting a... Well, we're going to fair use the Shiite out of it. We're going to shrink it down and go.
How exactly did you get assigned in the first place to investigate UFOs for the intelligence community?
Good question.
Well, Jackie, quite frankly, I was voluntold. In essence...
All right. Wait, I haven't watched this yet. All right. All right, man. All right, man. Lou is dropping, like, what is this guy? Are you kidding me? Did Lou Elizondo just say that? Did he create a new term?
Back for a second and set the table for this conversation. How exactly did you get assigned in the first place to investigate UFOs for the intelligence community?
Well, Jackie, quite frankly, I was voluntold.
Oh, boy. Voluntold. I was told I was going to work with UFOs. In essence, I'm volunteering. What did I say? Oh, my God. Am I not? I'm brilliant. Somebody has to get Lou's records. We need to find out if he's ever had disciplinary actions, because it sounds like he didn't really want to do this. I was voluntold. Like he was told he's going to do it. So, he's volunteering in essence. Okay, so I was right. I think something happened to Lou and he was given this task. He knew nothing about UFOs, but they forced it on him. He just said it without saying it. I've never heard that before. This is the only place that's saying that Lou might have been disciplined. I think Lou's a loose cannon. He was bullied in school, got on the, I think he worked out with weights, he did the Jose Canseco routine, got big, got to kill people, I think, right? No, he didn't do that. No, I'm sorry. He didn't do that. Erase. Jurassic erase on what I just said. Lou did not murder anybody. No. He was a counterintelligence agent. He learned how to lie to the enemy, to you and me. Lou. Boo-hoo, Lou. They voluntold me. Unbelievable. What a great word, though. It's a good one.
In essence, I had some prerequisite experience that they were looking for. At the time, the organization was fairly new. And
yeah, Lou, we need you to lie to all of our adversaries and find out what they know about UAPs and UFOs. Can you do that? I can do it, sir. Are you lying? No, sir. Are you lying? No, sir. Are you lying again? That time I lied, sir, yes. Lou. Boo-hoo, Lou got voluntold. I got to remember. Let me write that down. That's not an easy one to remember yet. VOLUN told. That's a good one, Lou. I wonder who wrote that in the script. Dun dun. Hey, you guys are on tonight.
They were looking for someone to create a counterintelligence and security portfolio. And I guess because of some of my background running investigations, counterintelligence investigations, and some of my background in technology protection, specifically with aerospace systems.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon intelligence expert. No. Take that out. Now. Washington Post Live. UAPI. That's all he is. Unidentified aerial phenomena intelligence. There are no experts in this field, people. Does Lou look like an expert? Come on, man. He's a Mensa. Of course. This guy's got 155 IQ plus. He can bench press his weight. He can bench press 300 pounds. That's not his weight.
That probably, I suspect, was a fairly lucrative skill set that they were looking for to create this sub portfolio under ATIP. And that's how I got into the program. I entered the program in 2008. I was asked by its director to come on board and establish this program. And then in 2010 is when I was asked to take over the effort.
He joined in 2008. And then in 2010, he was asked to take over that ATIP. Right? Are we all under the same? Because I thought he was automatically brought in and was immediately in charge. But I guess that's not true. Maybe I misheard. You know, I'm sitting here, I think, I'm looking at Lou, and I saw the high school picture of him, and, I could see why he got picked on. Everybody gets picked on in school, but some more than others. Man, I'd like to be a fly on the wall and hear some of those Army stories. How he counterintelligenced Tu Wong Fu. Do you got our prisoners in there? Do you got prisoners in that building over there? I was going to say something, and then I was going to get in trouble if I said it, because people are always listening and watching. Oh, look, he's being a racist. I was going to say the laundry shop over there, but China. No, that's Tu Wong Fu. That's not Chinese? Japanese? I think it's Chinese. Hey, how high is a Chinese mountain? How deep is a Chinese ocean? I mean, these are just questions. Come on, live a little. All right, let's give Lou a little bit of breathing room here. He's just a guy, guys and gals. He's just a man like you and me. Flesh, blood, bone. Apparently, Lou is a very smart guy. I just haven't seen that yet. Haven't seen it. I really haven't. All I know is what he's telling us. We haven't seen any evidence of his work. Have you ever read anything that Lou Elizondo written? A writ of habeas corpus. No. Has anybody seen any paperwork? I'm going to keep saying it as long as we're both here. Something's wrong. I don't like it. All right, let's hear this one, this answer. Looks like he rambles for a bit. Let's go here. I haven't listened to this yet. I did that on purpose.
of the universe around us, 99% of it, in fact, is not perceivable. There are right now Wi-Fi signals coursing through your body. There's cosmic radiation coming in from the cosmos. There's neutrinos coming in from the sun. There's radar hitting you from the local airport. And yet these are all realities, and you can't interact with it because we just don't have the tools to do so. Take a beautiful night sky, look at the stars, and you might say, wow, that's really a pretty sky. But if you now take a radio telescope and look at that same spot in the sky, all of a sudden you begin to see things that you couldn't see before. You see in the ultraviolet, you see in the infrared spectrum, you see nebula. So I guess my long-winded point to all this is that we must keep all options open. If we already know that 99% of the universe we cannot perceive or interact with, then there may be other options here. This may not necessarily be something from outer space. In fact, this could be something as natural to our very own planet as us. We're just now at a point where we're beginning to technologically be able to interact and collect data. This could be something from under the oceans. This could be something from outer space. We really don't know. And this is why I think we really need to take a whole of government approach and look at this, because it is day by day, it's seeming like more and more this.
Wait. So I'm a little blown away about what I'm hearing. I've heard it before, but I think it's interesting what Lou is saying here, that they could be living organisms out of our visual spectrum. Wow. They could be under the ocean now. Well, Lou never said they were from outer space. I have to say, I give it. He just said, whatever it is, it ain't us. And if it's China or Russia and their technology has bypassed us, well, we need to know about that. Yeah, right. So here we go with the really interesting thought then. I think what Lou is saying, without saying it, but he is saying it, I think we're getting the truth out of Lou right here. They don't know where it comes from, but they believe they're entities of this earth. We just can't see them because they're in a different spectrum. He didn't say interdimensional. He's just talking about we can't see 90% of what's out there anyway, because the spectrum, we only see this much in a whole big thing. I think we're getting a little bit of the truth leaking out of Lou. And I'll tell you why. How often do you see Lou get a little bit excited? Not that much. Here he's excited. Body language is showing a lot of, what do you call that? I know Chuck loves body language. He's in sync. Everything is, it's hard to tell, but he's telling us stuff right here. I just figured it out. I figured it out, what this is all about. It's for me. This is for me. I don't know. I think Lou is telling us a lot without actually saying anything with his body language. I really think they think these are beings that are part of our solar system, maybe our planet even. And they can, because look, you put up an infrared camera, night vision, and you see stuff you can't see with your normal eyes. Everybody knows that. That's here listening. You know that. That's why we like to UFO hunt with night vision, even thermal. It's not as good, but it should be used. All right, let's hear what else he says one more time here. I kind of like that answer he gave, because I think it tells more without saying anything.
Far more profound.
But as someone who is more seeped and in the know on the data and the facts, do you have any
She's cute as hell,
more
isn't
narrow
she?
idea in that 99%
She's different.
of things that we are unaware
She's an alien.
of what this could be exactly?
You know, through observations, we are quite convinced that we're dealing with a technology that is multi-generational. Several.
Wow, there was a lot of facial fracturing going on there. Yeah, it was just him searching for the right word. That's all.
Through observations, we are quite convinced that we're dealing with a technology that is multi-generational, several generations ahead of what we consider next generation technology. So what we would consider beyond next generation technology, something that could be anywhere between 50 to 1,000 years ahead of us. And for us, I think it's when you're looking at the observations and these things, how they can outperform, frankly, anything that we have in our inventory, and we're pretty certain anything that our foreign adversaries have in our inventory, then yes, obviously, as human beings, we tend to go down that rabbit hole of speculation. I want to be very careful that I don't offer my opinion in an unqualified manner. I've always stated this is exactly why we need a UAP task force. In fact, this is why we need a much bigger whole of government enduring capability, because at the end of the day, we don't know what we're dealing with. And frankly, all options have to be on the table until they're no longer on the table. I could offer you my opinion right now, but Jackie, in all honesty, it would probably be a bit of disservice, because we frankly don't have enough information yet. We're just now getting to the point as a government, as a society, that we are accepting the reality that this is real, whatever it is. I think we need to do a little bit more. And so.
What? I think we need to do a little bit more. We're just at the beginning stages. I think we need to do a little more. What does that mean? What do you mean? I thought you were doing everything you can. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know, but he said some interesting things there, which we've been hearing him say for a while. And then he comes out and says, you know, we're just starting. And then we need to do a little more. I mean, well, duh. I mean, if you're just starting, yeah, you got to do a lot more.
Obviously, as human beings, we tend to go down that rabbit hole of speculation. I want to be very careful that I don't offer my opinion in an unqualified manner. I've always stated this is exactly why we need a UAP task force. In fact, this is why we need a much bigger whole of government enduring capability, because at the end of the day, we don't know what we're dealing with. And frankly, all options have to be on the table.
All right. I got a question. This guy worked at ATIP, was ATIP, who gives a shh? But he was there, right? How does he not know more than everybody? Right? That's why this is all a facade. He knows. How could you not know? He was in ATIP. Look, they even have it here. Look. What does that say? Unidentified aerial phenomena intelligence expert. This is a guy that looked for information, tried to figure out what these things are. You mean to tell me you worked there and for that, 10 years, whatever it was, 2 years, I don't know. Well, 7 years, who gives a shit? How do you not know? There's 70 years, well, at the time, 60, 55 years of data to sift through. And what he said on the TV show, Unidentified, was that when he tried to do an investigation into something, he felt like he was getting close and he needed to go to this one place and get information and research, do whatever. And he asked his higher ups for permission to, I guess, look into it. And they shot him down. He said, no, Lou. No. Do you want, and what, no? What do you mean, no? I need that data. I need to understand what this is. And I think I can get an answer, Lou. No. Why? Why, sir? Why can I not go through the green door? Some of you will get that. Some of you won't. Why won't you let me go through that door, sir? Lou, and his higher up pours a drink with a cigar in his mouth. Lou, let me tell you something, Lou. You know, they're demons, Lou. Demons. They're demons, Lou. Pours himself a drink. Demons, sir? Yeah. And we ain't gonna let you go through the door neither. But, sir, now, but. End of story. They're demons. Alrighty then. So, Lou, do me a favor. You see that right over there? The door. Kick rocks, son. Kick rocks. Poor Lou. Demons. So he knows they're demons. Say it. Say it. They're demons, man. Now that could be taken out of, well, context, interpretation, whatever he meant by demons. Nobody knows. But Lou was told they were demons. How does Lou say we need to start doing more? We need to start? We need to do more? What are you talking about? What have you been doing over at ATIP all those years? Just sitting around? That's why I don't think we're ever going to get anywhere with this guy. I know. I've been talking about it for 2 weeks because it's very important. But we always find something new to talk about, I guess. So I'm not a big narrative fan on this one. I'm not buying into it. And they're starting to backpedal. Ain't that nice? They're starting to get it. If there wasn't a push, and I'm going to say it, we started that here, okay, on GoofOn. But then third phase of Moon, also, they never talked about it, but they decided they wanted to talk about it. And Greer's announcement and Greer's video and asking Lou and these people to come on. I want to talk to you. I want to ask you, why are you saying it's a threat when you told Sheehan it's not a threat? You said it isn't. And now you're going on TV, mainstream media, and you're telling everybody it's a threat, but it ain't us? Of course it's us. We don't want our adversaries to know we have the technology from back-engineered alien spacecraft or created our own type of magical powers. Green stars, blue diamonds. Pick your lucky charms, Lou. They're magically delicious. So when Greer talks, because tonight's Sheehan talking at third phase is going to be phenomenal. I am just without words. But there's a reason why Greer should not be talking about CE5 when he talks about Lou Elizondo and everybody and has that discussion with third phase. No. I'll tell you why. You don't talk about talking to aliens. There's a video here sent to me by a very good person who said, you've got to see this. This is the most important thing in history. This is a guy who can literally talk to aliens. No joke. And when I saw it, I said, oh my God, I have got to share this with everybody. Immediately got to share this. This is seriously important. But I don't think people are ready for it. And Greer shouldn't talk about it if he wants people to take him more seriously. I know. Look, hey, I can't talk to aliens. Doesn't mean Greer can't. This guy can't. I get it. I don't buy it until this. Let me play it for you. I almost spit out my nose. I can't contact anybody. It doesn't work for me. But well, he's got more. Don't mean to laugh. He's doing that good. That's good, man. That's good stuff right there. I guess his name is Daniel Scranton. Eventually starts talking to him, I think, right? Oh, wait, I think so. He's trying to tune in. That's the channel. It's the frequency. There we go. I like the way he uses his mouth. He reminds me of a billy goat chewing on grass. Welcome to the show. Thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Oh, well, we've got this here. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Okay. Third phase of moon. Everything's going good, they said. We're on track for tonight. All right. What am I looking? Oh, yeah. Where is it? I'm going to have to practice that. We'll go with the traditional bell for this one. 99-cent super sticker. Thank you. Welcome to the show. That's right. I forgot. I didn't even say it. Super chats open, super stickers, PayPal, Cash App, Patreon. And if you want to help, the road trip fund. All right, here we go. Let's get back. This is just too funny. Mucho Generoso. Welcome to the show. So I really want to hear him talking, man. This you got to speak to somebody. Somebody pick up the damn phone.
Means that more is coming and more.
Oh, I just literally regurgitated as I was speaking.
Knowing that. What does it mean when?
Uh-oh, something's coming out.
This
is bullshit.
Has been happening for quite some time. And every time that something else is disclosed, you get a bit more confirmation of.
So that's how an alien's going to talk to us. You get a bit more. They're going to use words like a bit more. Why wouldn't they just say use proper English, a little more? They're just trying to save energy with shorter words, I guess. I mean, he's just putting his hand up there and talking like he's receiving a message. Yeah, I don't have to do it. But, you know, you see it yourself. This guy's the best. I can't do this guy. This guy's amazing. He's amazing. He's going to, oh, somebody's getting a little bit. Look, he keeps playing with his nipple over here.
And it is okay to have.
They're going to use the word okay. All right. This is funny.
Something happen that then causes people to think differently. It is perfectly fine that it's not just coming because a person meditated for 12 hours a day for 12 days straight.
Like, he's talking about himself. He's like, oh, it doesn't matter if somebody's talking to you for 12 days straight, 8 hours a day in between naps, and nobody answers and picks up the phone, but that's okay. It's okay because disclosure is going to happen. It doesn't matter if you try to make contact with me 12 hours a day, 24 days a year, a month, a week. It doesn't matter if you're on 24 hours. I pick up the phone when I pick up the phone. Stop calling me, Scranton. But it's okay. I know you've got a job to do. Dan Scranton. What a bunch of malark. I want to see how he ends this phone call. Oh, on the downward trend. Coming in for a landing. Hold on, Chief. I'm coming in too hot. She's breaking up. She's breaking up. We will make him stronger. Faster. And boy, visually stunning. He is the $6 million Scranton. Coming soon to a theater near you. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Oh, turn that dial.
And we have enjoyed connecting with you.
You got to wash your hair. Everybody just wash your hair and rinse and repeat. Wash your hair, shampoo, rinse and repeat. Wash that hair, wash that hair. Get that alien out of there. Wash that hair. Twist the nipple upward for a detachment from our galaxy. Whoop, whoop. Keep twisting the nipple forward and backward, like so. Whoops, upside down nipple. Right side up nipple. Oh, that's how you get, that's the last signal. That means you're done. That's the phone ringing backwards, I guess. Oh, he's going to cough. Here we go. Ready? Where's your mask? Oh, this was before that. May 28th, 64 views. Oh, I didn't realize it was Dark Skies Files. That's great, man. Thank you for this.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how you doing, Scranton? You're looking pretty good. Yeah, a little bushy-eyed, huh? Long distance call? That'll take it out of you, huh? So how's Ma? She doing good over there? Scranton, Pay attention. Oy vey. That was good stuff. Thank you for your call. Thank you for using AT&T. We will bill you $6,405. Have a nice day. Scranton, where did you call? I called over to the Octavian Council. Get the heck out of here. You called the council? I did. Yeah, what'd they have to say? Oh, they are not happy. They think that you are not taking disclosure seriously. Oh, yeah, is that right? Is that what they said? Oh, they do. Yeah? What happens if you put your arm down during one of these phone calls? We gonna lose the signal? Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I was just guessing.
You will be able to ride on their ships.
That's stupid.
And go to faraway places.
But don't come here. Don't come here. No, we don't have any room for humans. You don't want to come here. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. All right, I know. That's enough. You just, sometimes the jokes they write themselves. I've got a lot of show left. I'm very happy about tonight. Don't forget that Sheehan interview is coming up later.
And
oh, sorry, I don't know why that popped up. Yeah, Third Phase having that interview. Third Phase is going to have that interview. Do you guys hear that?
We are.
Who's there? All right, I got a video to play you. Weird and scary videos that leave viewers baffled. Slap Tam. Just breaking up the monotony, if there is any. I don't think there is any tonight. Tonight's show is brought to you by me, Rich Giordano. Hey, what's better than me? I like me. Get a can of me. It doesn't give you wings. It doesn't give you things. But it'll give you a little craziness. Me. On sale now, right here at GoFun. Under 17, not permitted without parent. All right, let's get to this next scary videos. This is actually a pretty good video I chose for tonight. Not bad, Slapped Ham. And well, yeah, we'll start off with this. This is right up our alley. Why not? What the hell? You only live once. All right, here we go. Huh?
Place in the sky. One onlooker took out their camera to record the event for all to see.
This is great.
In the clip, we can see something black floating in the sky.
That's racist.
Upon closer inspection, the object seems to be a very small, dark figure resembling a human. Specifically, it seems to have a small head and little legs. The camera operator zooms out, showing just how tiny the object is amid a backdrop of the sky. After a few moments, the camera zooms back in, where we can see that the strange figure remains completely still, hovering above the city below.
It looks like a horn.
What makes this event even creepier is that similar sightings have been taking place all around the world. This footage here, uploaded by Secure Team 10, shows an almost identical object floating in the sky
What did he
in
just
Denver
say?
back in 2016.
Bastard.
Again, it looks like a small humanoid figure drifting through the air.
It's a figure. It's a figure.
Then in Vancouver in May 2021, another sighting, uploaded to Reddit by Fargalicious.
Bless you. It looks the same. That looks like
One
my
theory
humanoid.
is that the
My
objects
balloons.
are
What?
deflated mylar balloons. One Redditor, going by the username Ferocis, uploaded a photo he
look
took
at
showing
that.
one of the balloons.
Look at that.
The size and shape does resemble the objects.
Oh my God. Case closed. Yeah, come on. It's over. It's over. It's over, man. It's over. I hate the rest of this video there. This one's good here. This one? Poor dog. Yeah. This is good. I wanted to do this one. I love these videos right here. Because you know it has nothing to do with, it's just when it's done.
Security camera. In the brief clip, we see footage overlooking a street. A woman wearing a red top and blue jeans approaches a crosswalk and stops. As she stands there, we can see something truly bizarre happening. Take a look. As you can see, her legs seem to bend back unnaturally.
Wow. That's an alien. What?
Reactions were mixed to this video. Some thought that the video could have easily been manipulated and is therefore fake.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps the TikToker had used some type of editing program to cause the illusion that the woman's legs were bending.
It's a mirror. It's a
Others thought
trick.
it was an example of saber legs, a type of hyperextension often seen in ballet dancers.
No.
Still, a select few thought this had to be a shapeshifter, perhaps mid-transformation.
If that thing actually changed shape, okay, it didn't. It stayed the same shape. It never changed. Just the legs got a little inverted. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, this is the one right here. Watch this.
Taking place. Viewers can see security camera footage of a large fenced-in area outside at nighttime. The Redditor's dog stands in front of the fence, looking intently at something we can't see. 10 seconds into the video, something truly eerie happens. Watch. As you can clearly see, the dog suddenly vanishes from sight. For a further 45 seconds, nothing happens, until, all of a sudden, the dog appears on the other side of the fence at the edge of the street.
What? What?
What the f?
That looks fake.
Had the dog witnessed something supernatural
come
across
on,
the
that's
fence?
fake.
After all, animal
Why did the
weapons,
dog look fake over
until,
here?
all of a
Watch.
sudden, the dog appears on the other side of the fence at the edge of the street.
Right here, watch. He doesn't move.
What?
And look at this creature. Look at that. That's a guy right there. That is. That's a guy, man. Looks like, look at those eyebrows. Look at the jaw, the hair. Dude, that guy looks like the Joker. People keep talking about me, baby. Yeah. Say I'm doing you wrong. Isn't that it? Well, some people call me Maurice. Cause I'm a righty, right on. Isn't that the Joker? Steve Miller Band? That's weird. Look.
Had the dog witnessed something supernatural across the fence?
No. This is the video right here. Watch.
Yeah, we can see a young man running across a crosswalk. Watch what happens.
What? What? He got hit by something.
As you can see, midway through, he's lifted into the air and thrown to the ground.
Oh, right.
He gets up and slowly walks back to the street from where he came. A woman walking in the background stops to stare at him, clearly surprised.
Well, hey, did you see this thing? What? Look at what happened here. with that white paper. This thing. Oh, come on with the friggin' dog. Watch the paper. What? But there's people over here, right? They don't even react to it. Why? She doesn't really react. It's fake.
As you can see,
oh yeah, she
midway
did
through,
stop to
he's
look at
lifted
him.
into
Watch
the
these
air and
people.
thrown to the ground.
One guy turned to this. Oh yeah, they did turn around.
He gets up.
They did. Oh, this is really, look, watch. There they go. They all turned. She stops too. Wow. This is a weird one. I don't understand why. It looks like he went on the hood of a car. Now, are cars being... No, because the guy gets up and walks. Well, we don't know what happens next. We don't know if I'm wondering if there's some sort of anomaly that happens with cameras where why even have the camera there if it's not going to see cars? That's the whole point of having a camera, security camera there, to watch people go across the court. I guess there must have been a lot of people getting hit by cars.
He gets up and slowly walks back to the street from where he came.
Wow, it's so weird.
A woman walking in the background stops
What?
to stare at him, clearly surprised.
Oh, man, he lands on his face, too, yo. Yo.
Walking in the background stops to stare at him, clearly surprised.
Boom. But there is a weirdness about the clip, too. I'm not really going to buy it. Hold on a second. Hold on. There's something weird about it. It's almost as if there's an edit in there. Wait, watch.
Stops to stare
right there.
at him.
Something happens with that shadow. The shadow's weird. Watch.
To the street.
All right, shadow off.
Stare at him.
Watch the shadow.
In the background stops to stare at him.
Yeah, why would the shadow change like that? That's weird. That is something. Is that right? Does that look right? The foot, there's the foot. The leg would be this part. Yeah, I don't see it. There it is. There's the bend right there. You do see it.
The background.
The shadow's so small. It's weird.
Stop.
You'd think it would be much bigger. And it's awfully weird. Yeah, well, it is night vision, so it's probably not picking up the entire shadow either. It's just getting the darkest of the dark. That's just a weird thing that happens there. Whoop. How the amazing. Anyway, that's that. All right, let's get back to our mainstream media doing the best they can. What are they? Government UFO report is inconclusive. Back right at you here. Unbelievable. Mainstream media. Hey, I told you we were gonna take off for a second from the UFOs. And now we're back.
Flying around our world or not?
Nope.
American intelligence officials say they have found no evidence that aliens are responsible for recent unidentified flying objects, UFOs, spotted by military pilots and others. But those same intel officials also, quote, cannot rule out the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement. So what does that mean? Where does that put us? This all comes out ahead of a major report to Congress expected later this month. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin has our story.
Who?
A new highly anticipated
Who? Who? Jennifer Griffin? Who? Who?
National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin has our story.
National security correspondent. Just let's give her a chance. I have never heard this person speak. Whoa, sorry about that.
A new highly anticipated report to Congress about UFOs says there is no conclusive explanation for more than 120 incidents of Navy pilots reporting flying objects that seem to blow past the boundaries of cutting-edge aviation technology. Senator Marco Rubio was among those who inserted language into President Trump's last spending bill mandating the report to Congress.
There are things that are not ours flying over military installations. Talking about these things flying around, we just don't know what they are. We need to know what they are.
The Director of National Intelligence will release an unclassified report with a classified annex to Congress this month, which concludes there's no evidence these UFOs are alien spaceships, nor is it some classified American technology. Some U.S. officials believe the UFOs are potentially from Russia or China and have hypothesized it could mean America's adversaries have outpaced the United States in the development of hypersonic weapons or surveillance drones.
Gotcha, Chris. Gotcha. All she's doing is repeating every single word for word. You're hearing it. Because the only thing they can do is repeat what Lou is saying. Lou's got the script. Exactly, Scott Brown. Lou's got the script. They got the script. Everybody's got the script. Everybody's got the script. I know when... yeah, I hear you, Chris. And anytime we have a validation of something like this, it's time. We have to celebrate. And we do that here at GoofOn. For those of you who have never been here before, we like to enjoy a little bit, it's a song. And the song, it's self-explanatory, but we enjoy it here. And I want to introduce this to people who have never been here before. This is Greg Brown. And the song, you'll figure it out. Well, you'll figure it out. I mean that. Go ahead. It's not playing. What are they? Why are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What are they? What are they? Why are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean? What are they, everybody? Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields. All right. That is the Crop Circle song by Greg Brown with an E at the end. Scott Brown, that could be a relative of yours. You know, we didn't even realize that. I played that for you, Chris. I thought you wanted that. Play the song, he said. Play the song. I played the song. All right. So we want to stay on top of the news. And I have to play these clips because we haven't played them here. I put pieces of them together sometimes for Third Phase UFO Report. But if I don't keep playing, then you might not know what the other people are saying. Or even Fox News. Tucker Carlson.
By the end of this month, by law, the Pentagon is required to tell the public what it knows about UFOs. We're hearing the report is coming out on or about June 25th.
Mm.
Yesterday, someone at the Pentagon gave an early read on the report to the New York Times.
That's nice.
In that story, we learned the Pentagon cannot say that UFOs are from a different solar system, but they can't say they're not. They can't say they're from China or Russia, but they can't say they're not. Doesn't sound like they can say much of anything.
I love this world we live in. Don't you understand now? It's all bull. It's all bull. They can't say it's China or Russia because they don't know. Can't say it's us because we don't want anybody to know we actually have this technology that seems like alien technology. Could be alien technology back engineered. We're not so sure. Can't say it's Russia, but we can. Could it be our adversaries? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Could it be alien? Yes. What does that mean? Well, we just heard Lou say about an hour ago that they could be from under the ocean, in the ocean, maybe Antarctica, maybe the moon. Maybe we can't see them, and they're right next to us in a spectrum we don't see. He said it. I didn't say it. Hey, we've been saying it for years. Boo-hoo, Lou. We've been saying that for years. That's nothing new. Can you just admit that it might be ours, a secret space, maybe not a space force, but black project? Can you at least say that? That's all we want you to say. That's all. Hey, when Sheehan goes on Third Phase of Moon tonight, these questions will have answers. You're gonna want to see it tonight. You want to see it first before everybody else. I know it's coming up late, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific. That's when they roll, man. That's Hawaii time, 10 p.m. their time, man. What Tucker is basically repeating everything Lou says. Nothing's going to be new now. All we're doing is waiting for the report. Hey, I'm curious. Jeremy Corbell should be dropping another video soon. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Let me tell you why. No. Jurassic erased. Forget everything I just said. Jeremy Corbell is probably not going to drop something. Let me tell you why. And then I'm going to explain something here for you. Hold on. Where is this thing I need? Why we are possibly near end times. I don't want to forget, because that is part of tonight's topic. I'll tell you why this is the end times right after this. So Corbell has gotten so much crap for all those videos he posted that I don't think he's going to post something that crappy again. He is. He is. He will. He's going to keep posting. He's got like 5 videos that he's been holding on to. 5 more. Between 3 and 5 now? Okay, between 3 and 5. Oh, that's easy just to make up. You're making that up.
Lou Elizondo is a longtime Pentagon official. For years, he oversaw investigations at the U.S. government into UFOs. He's left now. He and his organization Skyfort have obtained a government document that proves the advanced Tic Tac UFO has been tracked by American military intel services for at least 70 years. That's much earlier than we thought. Lou Elizondo joins us tonight. Lou, thanks so much for coming on.
Tucker, always a privilege. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to ask you about this document first before I ask you about the upcoming.
Wow. Lou has gained a lot of weight, hasn't he? I mean, a person only needs 1 chin, I thought. No, 3. No, I'm not body shaming Lou. I just noticed it. And he's wearing black, get this, to counteract it. Yeah, because black is slimming. Even the hat is black, for cripe's sakes. Lou, it looks like you're wearing a beanie on your big head. That's a beanie. That's a beanie. With your landing strip. I have a really great comment I want to say, but I will get in a lot of trouble if I say it. And I won't say it. I want to say it. I'll tell it to you guys in Discord, but not here. Yeah, I will be going to Discord for sure tonight. I won't forget the link this time. I got a fail safe if you guys want to go to Discord and talk about this stuff, because I don't have to make a video. So I'm going to go in there. And if you guys aren't there, I got to go. All right. I want you to hear this. I haven't listened, so I want to hear it. I never heard this interview.
Report. What is this document you've obtained show us?
Well, this is a document that was obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, and it demonstrates quite clearly that we have had issues with these, if you will, these UAPs or UFOs in the vernacular for at least 70 years, at least since 1950, probably earlier. And this is official U.S. government correspondence. This isn't some eyewitness report from a civilian. This is official.
Oh, what an asshole. What a prick. This isn't some cheap-ass report from a civilian. What a dick. I don't like that comment, man. No, I don't. And I know why he's saying it. I know why. I'm not stupid. He thinks because it's government, it's documented, it's been filed away, and we have proof that this event took place. All right. These events took place, that they're researching UFOs. We knew this already. Why are you acting like this is new? Well, this is documentation, and I don't like to just get... No, we know about this. They started researching. I have a document, Lou, that says we started researching in 1948. Thank you, Richard Christie, for sending me stuff. I even think Felix sent me some stuff, and Jose. You guys are all sending me things like this. 48, Lou. He doesn't even know. I don't know. Somewhere around the 50s. I don't know. Why does Lou sound like Rocky? I don't know. I'm a little punchy, Maybe too many hits to the head. What? I did too many hits to the head.
Official government documentation from military personnel to very senior military brass.
Yeah, not some dickhead civilian.
Report from a civilian. This is official government correspondence. This isn't some eyewitness report from a civilian.
No, why would we ever talk to civilians about UFOs? Let me tell you something, Lou. Let me tell you something, man in black. Yeah, he really is. It's amazing. The irony with that. He may be saying a lot with that outfit. Not only is he trying to look slimming, but he is a man in black. I don't know what I was going to say. Doesn't matter.
This is official government documentation from military personnel to very senior military brass. And what it says is very quite compelling that, look, we've had a lot of military and intelligence eyewitnesses, to include special agents and scientists, and all of them are seeing these things. And more importantly, the frequency has occurred on a regular and continuing basis over sensitive U.S. military facilities. And this has been occurring, Tucker, again, since 1950.
48
official U.S. government documentation. So think about that for a minute when we talk about that on the backdrop of this recent revelation that the U.S. government has finally admitted that this is not some sort of secret U.S. technology. Well, okay, that's great. We already knew that. But now there is some wiggle room to say, well, maybe it's some sort of foreign adversarial technology. Well,
oh, come on.
here's the problem with that theory, because we know that the Russians, after the Berlin Wall came down, they shared a lot of information with us. There was this 5-year period or so, this new romance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. When the wall came down, they shared with us everything. Of course they did. They're going to share all of their secret technological advances that the U.S. probably doesn't have from a down saucer. Sure, Russia, for 5 years they shoveled us shit. Are you kidding me? Why would Russia lie? Why would they lie? All right, Walrus, whatever. Walrus! He is the Walrus man. I'm not body shaming. He really does look like a walrus. No shit. I'm not saying, hey, make fun of me. I don't care. Look, I'm wearing tiger stripes. Yeah, make fun of that. You can. That's what we're here for. We're here for your pleasure. Nothing else. Lou. When do you stop sounding like you're giving us real... Oh, UFOs since, I don't know, 1950. Doesn't even know the real date. October 8th, 1950 was when they first went on a report. Project Babidi-Babidi-Boo. Not Blue Book. Project Sign? No, I can't remember. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need to remember everything. God almighty, I know I'm supposed to. I can't. All right. Well, thanks, Lou. You just proved again that you're saying something, but nothing. Love it. I want to throw a sighting at you guys because you've been so kind tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out here on GoofOn. If you want to like, share, and subscribe, you know, that helps us grow. We are literally now one of the fastest growing UFO channels on YouTube. So I appreciate people. We just hit 5 grand subscribers. Thank you for everything and everyone. The newcomers, the people coming and going, even the trolls chip in, you know, with theirs. Our moderators do the best they can. But I think we do have one of the best chat rooms on the planet. And I know, because I look at everything. Serious conversation happens in that chat room, and people are saying things that, you know, I wish I thought of. And I'm like, Jesus, I wish I would have said that, but I can't say it now because da-da-da. You know, usually when I play a video, I try to catch up on some things. And you guys are the best. Seriously, very cordial. Everybody pretty much is like just very respectful. Our chat room has always been this way. Always. And that's that goes to our moderators. It has nothing to do with me. B. Baker, Coraline, Nathan, Lisa. I think Dark Hour recently this year was made a moderator, and some others. Really good job. Blue Chicken. A lot of good people here. So thank you for that. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I got a sighting here. I don't know. This comes from L UFOs. I do think this was sent to me by, I think it was Jose Sanchez. I'm not sure, but I think it was. You know, at first when I saw this, I thought it was those light cannons that they use over when they have grand openings or a movie. You know, they have those lights that spin, but this is in the sky. I don't see anything coming from the ground. Check it out. The mute on? No. I don't know, guys. I really don't. It could be drones. It could be. I don't think it is. Those are pretty... It's probably drones. Yeah, that would make sense. Everything's either drones or balloons now. It's a shame. There's another angle. Why is there no sound? Right? There's no sound. I should hear the sound even if there's none. I guess there isn't. That's weird, right? I don't know, man. That's cool. You know, before you go dismissing it, Rich, that it's drones, These lights have been appearing in our skies for centuries. Centuries. I can't dismiss a lot of this stuff, but I think that most likely it's drones, but I hope it's not. Like, I'm not trying to break anybody's dreams. I just thought that was a really good UFO report because the lights aren't coming from the ground. They're coming from in the sky. And because they're in the sky, I thought it was interesting. Then I started thinking, okay, they're in the sky. It's probably drones. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, here's the report on when I can't believe I just got this. I just opened this up. Check it out. Project what? Hold on, let me move myself down here. Check this out. Secretary of the Air Force Office of Public Affairs, Washington, D.C. Unidentified flying objects. History. The Air Force began investigating UFOs in 1948 under a program called Project Sign. Later, the program's name was changed to Project Grudge, and in 1953 it became known as Project Blue Book. On December 17, 1969, the Secretary of the Air Force announced the termination of Project Blue Book. The decision to discontinue UFO investigations was based on a number of factors, including reports and studies by the University of Colorado and the National Academy of Sciences, as well as past UFO studies and the Air Force's, 2 decades of experience investigating UFO reports. As a result of these investigations, studies, and science, the conclusions of Project Blue Book were no UFO reported, investigated, and evaluated by the Air Force was ever given any indication of threat to our national security. What? Hello, is this on? Can you believe this? No UFO reported, investigated, and evaluated by the Air Force has ever given any indication of threat to our national security. Well, GD. Alien bless. There has been no evidence submitted to or discovered by the Air Force that sightings categorized as unidentified represent technological developments or principles beyond the range of present-day scientific knowledge. There have been no evidence indicating that sightings categorized as unidentified are extraterrestrial vehicles. Between 1948 and 1969, the Air Force investigated 12,618 reported UFO sightings. Of these, 11,917 were found to have been caused by material objects such as balloons, satellites, and aircraft immaterial objects such as lightning, reflections, and other natural phenomena, astronomical objects such as stars, planets, the sun and the moon, weather conditions, and hoaxes. Only 701 reported sightings remain unexplained. Wow. I want to have my next documentary called Only 701. Or just call it 701. That is beautiful. That right there, that should be a historic number. 701 out of 12,618 remain unexplained. I want to go through each and every one of those, and I want to find out why, where, when, who, how. Huh? That's amazing. So the Air Force started investigating UFOs in 48 under Project Sign, not 50. But look, there's a lot of numbers, you know. Lou. Yeah. Are you nervous, Lou? I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit, a little punchy, Why are you punchy, Lou? I don't know, I know. I know you don't know. One time I went to the circus Don't want to hear this story. No, it's a good one. Lou, don't care about your circus events. It's a good one. It's not. It really is good. You're going to like it. Want me to sing to you? No, Lou. I got UFOs to talk about. Can I play this next clip? All right. I got a good one here for you. Squeeze me. Glimpses of other realities. Glimpses? Let me see what this is. I don't remember this. Glimpses of other realities. Come on, where'd it go? I don't like this one. An Air Force intelligence officer once told me about an elderly colleague, a colonel, who supposedly spent time with an extraterrestrial biological entity, better known as an EBE, retrieved from a crashed silver disk in New Mexico. The colonel said the being explained telepathically that this is not the only universe. He said, imagine a large island of white sand, and that each grain is a different universe separated from the others by an electromagnetic membrane. And surrounding the island is a cold, dark sea. I asked the intelligence officer what the dark sea was, and he answered, you don't want to know. It would change you forever. I argued that I wanted to know the truth, no matter what it was, but he refused to talk further. His silence, like that of the larger government he worked for, has evolved from a policy of and reverence for secret knowledge, secrets hidden and protected by the overriding authority and power of national security interests. Some of the most highly strange and often contrary. One exception of the anonymity was my radio interview in July 1997 with Lieutenant Philip Corso in Roswell, New Mexico. At the time his book, The Day After Roswell, was published and became a bestseller. We met at the 50th anniversary commemoration of the alleged crash of a disc or two. And that's where this article stops. Yeah. You know what interested me the most? The analogy of a universe or universes. That imagine you're on a bed of sand as far as the eye can see, and each grain of sand is a universe. And what keeps everything intact and is this stuff that's surrounding. It's an electromagnetic membrane that keeps us from, no, I don't know, bouncing into each other. We do anyway. Things collide all the time. This is bullshit. Oh, universes. Oh, so each one is a universe, not a galaxy. Galaxies, stars, and things like that. Yeah, they're crashing into each other, but not universes. Each universe, each grain of sand is separated from the others by an electromagnetic membrane, and surrounding the island is a cold, dark space. What was the dark sea? You don't want to know. It would change you forever. I want to know. I want to know. How? How could it change you forever? The stuff that separates our universes. So we can only see, I think, partial, right? The observable universe to 14 billion years. That's all we can see. I think it's way bigger than that. Hey, guess what they did? The James Webb Telescope that was supposed to launch by now, canceled again, rescheduled. It's amazing. I've never seen a project been canceled so many times and rescheduled. It's got to be a record of 9 times already. We're going to launch it in 2 years. 2 years comes, can't launch it. Got to wait another 2 years. 2 years comes by, ready to launch in April. April comes, can't do it. Got to do another year. You know, I'm getting sick of it. I've been watching that James Webb telescope be built, rebuilt, and rescheduled since 2014. I'm ready already, because that is supposed to give us 50% further view than Hubble, because it's going to be 1 million miles away from Earth and the moon. So our atmosphere will not be involved. It has a reflective mirror that keeps the cold and keeps the thing, you know, from freezing up, gathers all the sun's rays, uses it as energy, solar. It's an amazing design, and I think it's going to open up things like we've never seen. And if we can see 50% further, then that means we can see what did I come up with? 21 billion years old, we'll figure out. So we think the universe is what, 13.8 billion, we'll just say 14 billion years old. We'll be able to see even further. When does it stop? When does it end? I don't think it ever does. And I'm not buying the grain of sand theory that there's different solar, what is it? Different universes. No. I think it's one universe with many galaxies, unless, because then that would mean this. Hold on. That would mean it's finite, this universe. It's finite. That means there's only so much in here. But and we can never, I guess, go in between this dark membrane. It's not space. But there's this electromagnetic membrane that separates us, all other universes, from colliding. This guy knows. Yeah, he's a whistleblower. He knows. Come on. Can you imagine going to another universe altogether with all different stars and everything would look completely different? That would just blow my mind. That's what I need. I need that, like a hole in the head. Can you imagine? Unbelievable place we live. I'm telling you, this life we live. I'm ready to die, but I'd rather live as long as I can. But I think that we are in trouble. I really do. I think we are seeing the beginning of end days. I can't think positively anymore. And let me explain why. I brought this up briefly to Third Phase of Moon, and we didn't talk about it too much, but I got the feeling they don't think the way I do about where we are as humanity. Once we hit 9 billion people on the earth, and it might be even less at this point, but 9 billion was the number, that when we get there, we will be consuming more food than the earth can provide for us. Now, some people believe that, well, there's farms out there, they're able to modify and make corn and make all these foods in labs, and they could have these brand new farms and everything, you know. Well, look, I want to talk to you about the dirt, all the corn and everything that's grown, the lettuce that's grown, and all the wine and all this other stuff that's grown from land. Eventually, that soil will not be productive anymore either. There's only so much the earth can give. But the oceans will not be able to give us, as humans, what we need to make everybody get food. And with making people live longer, see, the earth is only supposed to be a certain amount, I think, not the 500 million in perpetuity, like the Georgia Guidestones say, 500 million people on this planet, that would be awesome. But I think we are in trouble because the food issue, once we get to 9 billion people. Now, I want to talk about money real quick, because one thing that keeps happening is, and I see it with athletes a lot, their contracts are now more than what it used to be to build a stadium 30 years ago. There's contracts for $300 million. Now, it's going to be $500 million in a couple of years just for contracts to play ball or whatever sport. To build a stadium, it's $1.5 billion. I remember when they were going to build a stadium here in Arizona, and it was something like $400 million, and people were freaking out. And now it could even be $2 to $4 billion to build a new stadium now. And that's only in the last 10 years. It's gone from 700 million to 2 billion, $4 billion. When does it end? Right? Now, I've noticed one thing. The price of bread and eggs have pretty much stayed around where they're at for the last I remember I was buying a loaf of bread for $1 back in 1985, 86. When I was a bagger, I knew all the prices of everything. For some reason, certain things have stayed where they have been. When I used to get gas and it went to $1.25, I was mad. I remember gas was $1.25. I'm like, Jesus, they just raised it over this whole year, 11 cents. So gas went back down, as we saw, because we were supporters. So the U.S. now can sustain itself, but I think we changed all that. Biden came in, and ex-Vice President Biden shut that down. And now we have to import again. It doesn't make sense. I'm not sure if that's going to change either. As a matter of fact, a lot of things are changing that are going back to the way Trump was doing things. It's funny, especially at the border. Did you, we'll talk about that in a minute. It's just, I don't know, because houses are really expensive. Getting a job at $12 an hour sucks. $15 an hour sucks. That's awful. You can't sustain a family of 2 kids, a dog, put them in school through college at $15 an hour. $2,400. That's $1,800, $1,900 take home for the month. No way. That's not even enough for me. Yeah, you know what I mean? How? When rent is a minimum $1,000, that's half your paycheck. And then you got your electric bill. You got to make everybody happy. That's at least $200. $1,200 right there just for rent. What are you left with for the month? Another $700? That's food. What about the rest of it? Car insurance, car payment. What about all that stuff? Right? What if you have to have a payment on a car? What if you need a repair and you only have $700 left after you pay rent? And you have 2 kids and yourself and your wife to feed? Nah, can't do it. Both have to work. Sorry. And if you're not making $800 a week minimum, shouldn't have any. Shouldn't be getting, in my opinion, you're putting a lot of stress on yourself if you're young by doing that. And look, the minimum wage should be $25 to $30 an hour right now if you raise it along with inflation the last 30 years. You mean to tell me in 1989, when I was making $5 an hour, that now it's pretty much $10 an hour, $12 an hour. In 30 plus years, it's only 40 years? 30. Yeah. Something's got to give. We're going to have too much food, not enough food for all these people. So I think what's going on, I think all this stuff, and there's not going to be a lot of fresh water. There's going to be catastrophes that are going to be happening, earthquakes. Who knows? A lot of stuff. Hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, all that stuff still happens. Yeah. Now, I don't see how things can work out the way they're going. I just don't see it. The cost of everything is going up to build a home. Houses are ridiculously expensive to buy right now. Rent is going. I don't see how it's going to work. Something's got to give. And I think what's going to happen is the same thing that happens with every civilization. They implode on themselves. Anyway, so why not strike up this threat? Don't blame anybody but aliens. And then you mix in your fighter jets with these alien craft in a hologram attack on some who knows where. And people think that the aliens are attacking. Can you imagine that on the news? There's an alien invasion. Come on, man. If I was young, I would run out in the streets and start freaking out, man. Can you believe it? I'd be stopping traffic. You aliens are aliens. They're attacking, killing people. What? The aliens are killing people. They just attacked the Kremlin. China and Russia, oh my God, they're up in flames. But the U.S. is okay. The U.S. is okay. That's what's going to happen. Russia and China, everyone, okay, that's the smart way to do it, is to have every one of the, the top 4 food groups get China, Russia, America, Japan, who else is in it? India. Everybody gets at least attacked by one Tic Tac. And then we all have to pull our resources together, share our technology secrets, because that's what this is all about. It's all about the U.S. gaining that power, fight fire with fire, and take over the world as a new world order. How's that going to work? No way. No, everybody stays where they're at. China doesn't move over here. We don't move over to China. Everybody stays where they're at right now, but we're going to call it a new world order. We're all going to be under one big flag, and we're going to fight against those. That's not going to work. Russia, do you think they're going to give up their flag in China? I don't want to lose the American flag and turn it into one big new world order flag. Nah, I think we're okay where we're at. Everybody just stay pat. Stand pat, or is it stay pat? I don't know. Pat, stay home. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the aliens. It's just not going to happen. What a big problem that would be. But I think that's the only way you could counteract the way the cost of everything is going up. The food, the water, the fresh water, we're all going to have to share resources at one point. It's true. The earth can only sustain so much before we start going into the reserves, and then the reserves are gone. And now the ocean can't supply the fish we need. People are going to start starving. And then when they starve and die, then there's going to be a mass bodies everywhere, disease. No, it's over. This is the beginning of the end. It is. It's the beginning of the end. I really do. I think this is the beginning of the end. I'm not reading the chat room. I know I should be. Yeah. Go home, everybody. Nothing to see here. Exactly, Grandmaster. UV. Exactly. Nothing to see here. What's this, Martin? Modern utopia where pay-as-you-go's gone. Exactly. Aliens won't work. No, they will not. Yep. It's going to be the endless purge is what it's going to be. Like the new movie coming out. The endless purge. Stand pat. Yeah, I thought so. Weed is the answer. It is. If everybody just smokes a little weed, everybody would be like, dude, it's going to be all right. It's just aliens. What? Huh? What'd you say? What'd I say? You said something about aliens? What about them? That's going to be the conversation. I know. I have them with myself every day. Hey, look, we're just in this field, right? We're just trying to figure stuff out. That's all. And I don't want this to end. I like where ufology is right now. The conversation's fun. I like that, we can actually figure out that this is a script. I thought I saw somebody put up a super chat and I didn't see it. And I'm sorry. Oh, I did. Here it is. FAP, $5 super chat. And Shinjoji, $5 super sticker. I think I got yours. Where's the phone? Thank you, Shin. That's the broken arm controller and FAP with just a $5 support chat. Thank you very much, guys. FAP, Shinjoji, thank you very much. Super generoso, mucho gusto generoso. Goes right back into the fund for the road trip fund. Exactly. But I do think if this could be the beginning of end times. Or it isn't. It's just to get funding for I don't know, secret black projects. They can't double dip. See, why would Lou say that? What does he have to gain by it? What does Lou gain by saying this is a threat? Potential threat. It's fun. It's just fun. And third phase of Moon in about 4 hours is going to have Daniel Sheehan on, Lou's lawyer, and Greer's lawyer to answer the questions that we want answered. By Lou, by everybody. And Sheehan is going to open up. So that's going to be in about 4 hours. That's 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern. Third Phase of Moon will be posting that interview they had tonight with Sheehan. It's going to be phenomenal. It is going to be phenomenal. Those guys ask good questions. I have to admit that. And they make great videos. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So that's it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Moderators, super chatters, thank you for your time and your support. Don't forget you can support GoofOn. Links are in the description. PayPal, super chat's still open. Patreon and Cash App, all that stuff. So thank you. You guys make it run smoothly in here, moderators and super chatters. It's a phenomenal gesture. Thank you for that, for everything. And I'd like to thank the newcomers and the veterans for hanging out. Hey, all I ask is for 5 minutes of your time. If you like what you heard, like, share, subscribe. and become a Goofonian. That's what we have. We have our own universe here. So I want to thank you guys just for those few minutes of time. If you don't come back, you don't come back. What can I say? But we'll be back tomorrow no matter what. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right here on YouTube. Don't forget Third Phase of Moon, about 4 hours. Sheehan's going to be on there talking about everything. And I'm Rich Giordano. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. See you next time. Have a safe night. Good night, everyone.
Go to sleep. I'm not asking you to come with me. I was there. I know you wouldn't. You're scared of your own shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not. I don't care if he does find me gone.
Hey. Hey.
Please, I beg you.
I forgot Discord. Let me put the link in the show here. I've never stopped the show like that. I think I've done that one time in history. Let me put I'm going to put if you want to join us in Discord, I'm going to put the link, drop it in there right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, good. There's the link. All right. Got to go. Hey. Hey.
What you're doing? Everyone says he's a wicked man. What about it? Who wants to be good if being good is singing hymns and praying all day long? He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me. I'm going, and you might as well stop arguing about it. And I warn you, if you dare tell on me, Frida, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm just telling you. You know what will happen if you do. Stop it, you're hurting me. Not half as much as I will if you don't keep quiet.